Hey everybody, welcome to our live. I'm Heather and we come to you live each and every weekday at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. So I hope everybody's having a marvelous day today. We are going to go ahead and get started. We always like to go over our starter kits and what you get in that. Now, some of these might look a little different, but the systems are the same. It all comes with makeup. So you may have gotten some free gifts or some added bonuses and things like that. So, but it all comes with makeup. And so this is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. And then of course we have the Breeze, and it comes with the 2 bottles of foundation, Love, and blush. And we, again, give you everything you need to get started. So we want you to practice. We give you the 2 different colors so you can practice. Putting on airbrush makeup is a little different than doing regular makeup. And so we know that going in, and we want you to practice. Now, I'll be using the blush to show you that it is super high pigmented. So you only need a drop or 2. And here is what we want you to do to get started. So when you get your system, we want you to get it out and turn it on, and then just practice moving that stylus around your face, keeping it 4 finger widths away while moving it. And then you want to barely pull back on this trigger. So you can practice with water and do that to just get used to it. It's a great way to get started. So hello, Veronica. Hello, Judy. Hello, Luminess. Good to see you. Hey, Jeannie. Good to see. Hello. Hello. I don't even know what. Hello on YouTube. Hope you are having a good day. All right, so I'm going to actually start off. My face has a little bit of redness, and I just feel a little bit depleted. So I'm using our rose water. The Bulgarian rose, guys, is amazing. So it's great. Good morning, Martin. It's great for just putting moisture back into your face. I sprayed a bunch of that on. And so I did have some concealer on. So I'm actually going to buff that off a little bit. What can I use? What can I use? So I don't necessarily want to wipe it off. I just want to, where's my little blotter? I don't know where everything goes. Because I sprayed a lot. What, am I losing it? Am I losing it? Now, that could be a very true statement. I could be losing it for sure. I'll just use one of these. All right. Hey, Melissa, how are you? So I did spray a lot of that rose water, but I had some concealer on, and so, oh no. Yeah, you know what? I actually just talked to somebody in our department too about Facebook, because Facebook's acting very strange. I don't know if everybody's getting that, but Facebook for sure is acting muy strange-o. I'm going to spray a little bit more of the rose water. Because I think it was Tuesday, it showed that I had 1 view. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I talked to more than 1 person. So it was very strange. Very strange. So yeah, I guess it's not working, the reminder. So, oh no, broken ankle. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shake up my products. Now, because I do have redness, there's different things that I could use. I could use the green color corrector. I could use our CC concealer. I could use so much. I'm going to use Glow. Now, Glow is going to help me highlight underneath my eyes, but because there's pigment in it, it also gives me coverage. So you don't just, you don't want to just see the brightness. You want to spread it around a little bit, right? So I'm going to go on my lids, under my eyes, and I start making that movement first before I pull back on that trigger. And I'll go down here just to hide. I mean, you can already tell what a difference that makes. And it is starting to hide the redness. Every time, you know, I call it pre-coverage. So every time you start putting something on that has pigment, it's giving you some coverage. Good morning, Cindy. Oh, how sweet. I mean, doesn't that make your face glow? I mean, it just really opens up everything. It's getting that coverage started. It is super light, so you don't want to have it concentrated in one area. Now, I'm going to do things a little different, of course. So I'm going to take my powder and lightly, I already did it underneath my eyes, but I'm going to do my eyes first. So I'm going to do a little bit of a powder guard underneath. Right there. And then taking my Nude and Naughty, I'm going to do kind of like my go-to basic eye that I use when I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, what do I do? This is my basic eye. Now, the order I put things on has kind of changed, but the colors are going to be about the same. All right. So I'm going in with a very neutral brown. And if you don't have the Nude and Naughty palette, you are missing it. It has 36 different eyeshadows in there. So it gives you a wide range of nude shadows, but it has some fun colors. It has some shimmers, some mattes, some satins. So it gives you a wide variety of different ones as well. So again, just putting this medium brown right in my crease. And again, just blending those edges right there. Now I'm going to go in with a flat eyeshadow brush and with kind of a medium neutral light color, almost my skin color, similar to what we used yesterday. I'm going to do that right here, kind of making a V on the inside. And what this is going to do is open up the eyes. Remember that lightness is going to open the eye. The dark is going to close it. So depending on your eye shape is how far over you're going to go with your dark shade. Okay. So you can already tell it's lightened it up. And also I'm using a matte right in there because you need to watch for wrinkles and crinkles. If your lids have more wrinkles and crinkles, you definitely want to stay with a matte. If it's a shimmer acts like airport runway lights, is going to bring attention to wrinkles and crinkles. So I'm not saying you can't use it. I'm just saying pick where you use it. Okay. Then going back with my blending one, I just went over a little bit just to blend kind of those two together right there. And then I'm going in with a darker, and some of you might be like, hey, I'm good with that. Let's just keep it there. And that's perfectly fine. You put some mascara on and you're good to go. But I'm going to take it up a notch and going in with a darker brown. And I'll do one side and show you what a difference this little step. I'm just making a little V, blending it back and forth on the outside, not even picking up my brush right there. Right? Can you see what a difference that makes? You can even go in a little darker right there. And I'm just going back and forth. Okay. Now I'm going to, Judy loves both glow and nude and naughty. I'm just going to go pop up that neutral brown so you can see it a little bit more above the dark and blending that. And there you go. There you go. So very simple. I did 3 instead of 2. Normally I do 2, but I just took it up a notch where I can put it right there. And then now I can go in and just sweep that powder off. And that's what we call a powder guard. To protect under the eyes, okay? There we go, there. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. All right. These wild on my outside corner and spice everywhere. The nude and ultra palette. Yay! I know it gives you so. Cindy had some fun with her nude and ultra palette. It gives you a lot of options for sure, where you want to go like dramatic neutral or neutral. You know, it gives you a ton of options. Like you'll never run out of options with this. All right, so now shaking up my blush. I'm going to do blush first. Our blush is high pigmented. So, and you hear me say that every day. Our blush is high pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. You only need a couple of drops. And I'm going to use Plum. And in our luminizers, and I have to shake this up, I'm using the Rose Gold. Whoa, and I just dropped it. Turn it on. Back bubble. And we are good to go. All right, so now I can go in and do my blush. Now, I tell you guys 4 finger widths away and blush. You can come in a little bit closer and do about 3 fingers away from your face. And I just go back and forth. To get it where I want it. Now, this is probably a little bit too much, but that's okay because I haven't done my foundation yet. And so when I do my foundation on top of the blush, it's going to blend. Now, because I used a luminizer in the blush, I am rinsing this out with some water. Jeannie loves the rose gold. Yes, I do too. The rose gold and love are similar. The rose gold is just, it takes it up a notch, where love is more of a, it's more flesh color. It's not as noticeable. I think everyone can use that, whereas the rose gold luminizer is going to give you quite a bit of a shine. So that's why I like mixing it in with the blush. It changes the blush a little bit, makes it fun. All right. I'm adding my shade 3 in Rose Foundation. And guys, just a quick tip. If there's a product you don't use a lot and you go in and you try to put it and it doesn't come out, it means there's some makeup in here. You can take a tissue, take it, whatever, wipe it off and take that cap off and soak that in warm water. Soaking it in warm water is going to help release that makeup, and you just pop it back once it's done, and that fixes it for you. So if you ever need that, you can do that. Oh, I love that, Cindy. Cindy says, I'm not doing Luminess to impress anyone. I'm doing it to impress myself and gain a little extra confidence when I don't go out, even when I don't go out anywhere. That is so true. And, you know, I say that all the time, but makeup does give you confidence. And I'm not saying that you have to put layers of it on, but it does. I feel a little more confident. Even if I did a couple of passes through mascara on, I feel a little more confident than if I just went in with nothing on. And so I love that, Cindy. Thank you for sharing that. All right, now making my pass. Going back and forth. I'm never in one spot twice, but there will be overlap. And then you'll start to see that blush start not fading, but blending. Because it's still there, it's just going to soften a little bit. I'm putting on or wearing makeup. I say I do it to feel my best. Doesn't have to be. Yes, it doesn't have to be for them. Guys are just jealous that they don't wear makeup, or most men don't. Although I actually have two guys that I teach how to airbrush. They do a lot of web stuff, and they wear it. And they're a big workout man and dudes. They're awesome dudes. And they're like, hey, we know we need it. We need it to make us look better on camera. And so guys know. I'm going to go in with my Cut 1 palette right underneath the blush. Oh, guys, y'all need to check out our app. We now have a new app. So go to your smartphone, download Luminess Cosmetics app. It has the virtual try-ons on it. You need to check it out. If Musette is on, she loves our app. I hope she hears that it's ready to go. So definitely check out the app. It's amazing. Yum. It's amazing. All right, so now all is done except, and see how nice and blended that blush is now. It's not standing up too much. Even if this was too much, you could go back and blend that a little bit more with whatever you need. It is amazing. And now I'm going to go, I wasn't going to, but I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Optics because I already have some shimmer in my blush, but I'm going to go in just a little bit right on top of that and down my nose. Yes, the rose spray. Guys, I love that rose spray. It gives you so much moisture in your face. I keep one in my car and touch up during it smells divine. It is awesome. Thank you, Morella. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do my Dusty Rose lip liner. And I feel my lips in. I hate seeing that when it starts wearing off and you just see that line. Oh, it's my biggest pet peeve. So that's what, and plus it's going to help your makeup or your lips stay on longer. There we go. You know which one I want to go for, and I'm trying not to. But I just love it. My Ballet Pink. My hand's going, ah! Yeah, Ballet Pink it's a staple. It is a staple. Right here. Ballet Pink. I mean, look at that, guys. It gives you such shine. Everyone needs Ballet Pink and probably like 4 of them because it's something you can use every single day. If you have a day you're like, I'm so tired, I cannot even think about putting makeup on, that's the one. That's the one you need. Oh, that So Veronica, thank you. She said, during the day I put makeup on, even though that I stay at home. I tried regular makeup the other day and it was terrible. I know. Once you go back to regular makeup, you're like, get this off. It's not a good experience. But I think it's important, guys. And I think we kind of dealt with this when we were in COVID, but even if you're like stay home, you work from home, get dressed. It makes a difference. It breaks up your day. Like you feel like you've accomplished something. Make your bed and get dressed, even if it's stay at home. All right, I'm going to finish this off with Persuasion eyeliner. I used Temptation yesterday with that beautiful aqua marine, but today I'm going to use the Persuasion in Cocoa, and I'm just dragging that. I'm going to try to do a thin one. Even like thinner than what I normally do to show you. I mean, look at that. Bam, 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 bam. Totally okay with this one. Add mascara, good to go. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see that coming, but bam. That just takes it up a notch, right? And that's what we're about. We can stop at any point, but if you're ready to take it up a notch and want to do that, then you can do that as well. All right. Good. All righty. Now let's curl. And I kind of focus on curling just the insides because my ends are already very curly and I don't need to curl them. Ah, Jeannie's Tame. Yes. Oh, Cindy, you just go straight for the shade? Yeah. And you can do that. Oh, I love mascara. I love. Susan's, yours is Tame too? Because you have to kiss those babies and you don't want lipstick to come off on those babies. And I'm doing the bottom. And so I'm going to, I mean, guys, that was just a little brush of mascara and I just love it. Love it, love it. Yeah, I can see you, Martin. I can. All right, guys, that is it for today. Here is my professional go-to look, neutral colors, neutral palette. Oh, that makes my insides hurt when you pinch the inside. Oh, I hate it. All right, y'all have a wonderful Thursday. Yay for Thursday. And Miss Olivia will be with you guys tomorrow. You will have Olivia tomorrow. Can't wait to see you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.